Uwe siara wa taifa. Kwanza inabidi uwe siara.
Mimi napenda muziki. Kwa hiyo nikimwona Diamond pale kwenye muziki nini, mko nafurahia.
Give your mental health a priority. Yani you should never ever compromise your mental health or your happiness for anyone. For anyone. Yani when I say anyone, I mean anyone.
Shughulisha kuelimisha mpaka mkesha ukesha, na alipisha vya kupisha utii kuzidisha nidhamu ya kutosha ili malengo aliyojiwekea yaweze kamilika. Wanasema wahenga mtakasali uchonga mzinga, aliacha ujinga mdomo akaacha kuchonga. Akapiga moyo konde, na hii leo ni Alfonso wa podcasting na hawala hakuna mbambamba. Wassalamu.
Girlfriend Achori. Yeah. Hiyo nimeichukua. Yeah. Manchester United. Inakuumiza kiasi gani? Hello icons, I'm so excited today. We're back again with episode 2 and welcome back. Oh my god, I am so excited. I don't know why, but okay, let's see how we're going to do this. I'm so glad for the first episode. It was good. I've seen you new icons are subscribing, people are viewing, people are watching it, people are streaming. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the comments, the views, the shares, each and everything. And I hope you are living at the same time we are learning, because the goal and the aim of this platform is to live and learn. At the time you're living, you are learning, because in this life, we have different things we have to share, we have to learn, So welcome back. And today it's so different. I'm pretty sure that this session is going to be hot. It's going to be very amazing, because the person I have invited, the person I'm going to host, he is so different, bro. And guess what? We're not in America, we're not in Tanzania, we're not in Africa, Europe, or somewhere else. But today we are in Russia. Yeah, I don't know if I got it correct. Let's see how this is gonna end. And I am excited to host one and only Denning. Welcome on the board, bro.
Thank you. I'm very honored to be here.
You're welcome once again.
Thank you.
This is the Icons podcast, which is a platform where we share different thoughts, views, and opinions. It's a free verse. It's an open platform where you can share your views. No offense or something, we just share what we have. We're not professional, but we are doing things in a systematic way. Welcome, brother.
Thank you very much.
I said hello in Russia. Did I get it right?
No, you got it wrong actually.
Come on. What's hello in Russian?
Hello in Russia, it depends. It's like when you're in Tanzania, shikamo for the older people, and mambo for the youth. So also in Russia, it's the same. Like when you are greeting like the elder people, you don't say the normal hi, you say zdravstvuyte, which means like shikamo in Tanzania. But when you translate it into English, it's like hello.
Is Russian that hard? Or it just simple?
Yeah, it's kind of hard, because it has no correlation with.
But bro, how do you manage like learning the characters and and speaking at the same time? Because writing is different and speaking is different.
It's always a matter of time. Like at the start, nothing is always easy. So you just have to devote time in what you're doing, and that's it. I've been studying Russian language for good 9 months. So you can see the effect of time.
Let's start with personal branding. Honestly, I didn't know about personal branding. Back home, I was thinking of building my own brand. I didn't even know if there are other different types of brands. In your own words, what's personal branding?
Personal branding, how I view personal branding is you have to create awareness of your potential. Sometimes a lot of people have a lot of potential in what they are doing. They can do the thing good, even if they are not trained that good. For example, salesman. There are people who are very great in sales. they can make you buy something by just talking, like storytelling to you, like just talking to you, they can make you and perceive you buy something. But at the same time, like in this world, miracles happen, it's true, but like I was listening to the School of Hard Knocks. If you are aware of it, the School of Hard Knocks. Yeah, a guy interviewing billionaires and millionaires on how they made their millions and stuff. So I was there and listening to the. I always watch his content like daily. So yesterday I came across this content in Instagram. The guy was saying, like, the millionaire himself was saying, like, you should run your mouth like an empty mouth that cannot feed. So it's like personal branding is for you to show people that I can do something to change the society or to help the society in a certain way, whereby through you helping the problems of the society, you get paid so you can make a living through your own personal branding by making people aware of what you're doing. If you're a great salesman, talk about sales in Instagram, post about sales, show the wins of your clients. That's how personal branding, I define it. And yeah, it has been helping a lot of businessmen, like in their industries. For example, Apple in the tech companies, like it's already a brand. Like you having an iPhone or iPod, like it's something. Yeah, so I know you understand me when I say about the personal branding, how I perceive it.
Yeah. That was very nice. That was very good point of view. Okay, before going further, I think I forgot to introduce my guest. Let me introduce him. He is a Tanzanian living in Russia, pursuing his bachelor degree. I don't know what he's taking, but you will hear from him. And he's the football, soccer, bro. Not gonna lie, real used up with the word soccer right now than football. He's a footballer and he's a very fan of soccer or football, as other countries call, but here in America we call it soccer. And like, I mean, doing analysis and playing and doing each and everything. I've been watching him for so long since I met him in 2021, I think. Bro, it's been a while. And yeah, he's a copywriter, freelancer, and also a person who is motivated and inspired with self-growth and personal branding. So I hope we are going to talk more about social life. We are going to talk about branding, personal branding, writing, and I mean like documenting. We'll talk about soccer, football, and other different stuff. We'll talk about Russia, abroad life experience, and other stuff. So back to you, Danny. Anything else maybe I forgot to introduce to my icons, my people who are watching? Because in brief, if a person asks who is Danny, my bad. I'm real sorry for the interruption. I'm so sorry. I got a question for you. Have you subscribed? I know you haven't, so we're going to do real quick right now. So, do you see this button? Click it. And then you have subscribed. You're now the icon. And turn on the notification bell for more videos from us. Now, we're going back to the episode. Enjoy.
Denning is a Tanzanian youth currently pursuing a bachelor in aircraft engineering in Moscow Aviation Institute in Russia. Also, he is an inspired entrepreneur trying to help businesses with their the copywriting part of the business. Like he's a freelance copywriter, like he stands on his own. Yeah, so that's it.
I'm kinda curious. I wanna know, where did you get, or at what time did you then realize then this is like I'm really interested in copywriting or documenting stuff like that? Because I know very few people who are interested in documenting it.
It was I cannot say it's that far. It was last year because, as I told you, I had 9 good months studying the Russian language in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. So, like only studying language. So I had most of my free time like time to think, time to scroll in Instagram, YouTube. I don't use TikTok at all, so yeah, TikTok had no effect in this. So yeah, I was only like studying language. So my only focus was just go and get some language lessons, come back home, play football, and then just um, just like be scrolling Instagram and see like how the world goes and stuff. Yeah, I discovered freelancing last year as I was only studying language for the 9 good months, as I said. So um, nikaa sani kwenye kupitapita kwangu internet, like I was finding okay, I'm now doing freelancing. I'm now doing like the language course. I went to Russia. Maybe what is my side hustle? Maybe ambao nikifika huko nitafanya. Kwa sasa ndo ile kupitapita kwangu nikakutana na jamaa bana mmoja anaitwa Iman Gaji. Huyo sasa ndo alinifungua yani ovyo. So like I was like on the page of Iman. Nikawa naangalia video zake. I was like, okay, so people make money online. Then how? So like as I went deeper is when I discovered a lot of business models ambazo watu walikuwa na make money through ambazo hata Tanzania baada ya Afrika. I was like, yo, so in internet there's something you can do something. So as I looked on the course of Iman, he was teaching about e-commerce, copywriting, sales. At that time alikuwa ameanzisha the program yake ya digital launchpad ambayo inaenda kwa price ya $37. Sijajua mpaka sasa hivi ni the same $37.
Yeah, I think it's 30 something, kama if no mistake. I think it's
so I paid for it. After I paid for it is when now I discovered like the business models inside. So I started with sales. I listened to the lessons and stuff. I came to copywriting. Now, like copywriting, I saw it, okay, only writing words can make you $1,000, a couple thousand. And I was like, okay, let me try this. So as I continue trying, like I fall in love, like maybe this is the easiest. So I just took it like, okay, let this be my side hustle. Lakini nikawa tu ile kwamba okay, I'm a copywriter, but like I'm not that deep into it. So I was continuing learning. And the thing is, after finding out Iman via YouTube became my best friend. Like YouTube is currently is the social media platform ambao natumia muda mwingi sana. It's YouTube. So like after discovering Iman, there are other suggestions coming. So I saw like a lot. I know about Alex Homozi from YouTube. I know about this guy. Who is this guy? Jordan Welch from YouTube. I know there's somebody called Matthew from YouTube. Like I knew a lot of the gurus from YouTube. So like YouTube became my best friend. Like most of my free time, like maybe break time in the university, I spend in YouTube. So freelance copywriting sasa ndo niko aspired now. Nikaanza sasa kutafuta watu ambao wanafanya copywriting peke yake, leaving alone Iman ambao amejitanua kufundisha people about sales and stuff. So as I met this guy called KJ Rainey, ambao sasa yeye ni freelance copywriter making like $100, like six figures a month or in 2 months. So like, and is this kind of guy, like just a normal guy, also like believes in God and stuff. Most of the online people, they just talk about business. They don't talk about the other side of their life and stuff. Yeah. So KJ Rainey was like when you watch the videos, it's like, boys, I've been cooking, but all I can say is the grace of God. So like, he has been catching my attention recently. Like, he's the person like I'm aspired of right now. Like, yeah, becoming KJ Rainey version of myself. So yeah, I found myself into the freelance. About self-development and self-growth, I found it through also Iman, because he was like, there are other videos just talk about the lifestyle. Like, you cannot make this if you're not doing this and this and this. I was like, okay, let me fix my habits and stuff. But to be honestly, like current situation, like as I told you, I think we once discussed about this, like procrastination is one of the deadliest enemies like I have right now. So that's why hata ukienda kuangalia kwenye IG yangu, the last time I posted, if I'm not wrong, it was on January. So you can see like I've been in 2 months like without documenting things. I'm just like living life, doing the freelancing, not that much. Like even this semester came with shocks, like a lot of things. Like on Monday I have laboratory. Tomorrow I have like to prepare for Monday. Like things have been a lot. Yeah, so I'm still there in the game, but I've been seeking advice from my parents, my friends, on how like to evacuate from this cycle of constantly procrastination. Like I'll do this thing later, I'll do it tomorrow. Like yeah, tomorrow becomes tomorrow, tomorrow becomes tomorrow. So yeah, that's how I got to know about freelancing, and that's how my progress is now. Is going on right now.
Yeah, I can feel you, bro, because I am an engineering student. I understand. Uh, we have different things to settle in class. We have different things to do outside the class. So, doing like side hustles, freelancing, and copywriting and stuff like that, it's sometimes maybe very hard, you know. Okay, you mentioned about YouTube. You know, most of people don't consider it as a social media right now, but honestly, I can say YouTube is the best platform where you can find a lot of things, education. I can say like each and every aspect you can find there. And I don't know why most of people don't prefer using YouTube as a learning platform than other social media. I don't know why. Okay, people may wish to know your journey. How did you make it to Russia? I mean, your dreams, ambition, and did you think like one day you'll be in Russia, or it just happened? How was it? If you're willing to share the step-to-step process, I think it's gonna be fine for the icons watching this.
What I'm gonna say is like, as I said before, like it has all come down to the grace of God, because like if you remember in Ilboru, like I was very aspired with these things about being a pilot and stuff. It all started when I was young. Like for me, my childhood, about like my career path has always been replicating my sister's dream. Like I really used to love my sister that much. So like he once told me like, yeah, he once told me, I want to be a pilot. I was like, oh, you want to be a pilot? When we were very young, then we were like the planes passing around. Yeah, you know, in Tanzania, there's this saying that ndege ya baba, ndege ya baba, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, you want to be a pilot. But as I'm growing up, I saw like the dream of my sister not becoming true. So I was like, let me do this for her. When I think I started saying I'm becoming a pilot when I was maybe in class 7. I was like, okay, I want to do this. So I was like, okay, I'll be a pilot. Then I looked at what to do. Okay, you should go to O level, start science, go to high school, do PCM or PGM. I was like, okay, let me take PCM because there were no PGM in special school in Tanzania. So the only option I had is to go for PCM. I was like, okay, yeah, let me go for PCM. Reaching in high school, my dream wasn't that much bigger as it is right now, because like I was just like, okay, whatever happens, like whatever the cycle of life takes me, I'll do it as long as I have to to help my family out, like to improve their standard of living and stuff. But I met this guy called Nobel. Like, you remember Nobel, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Nobel
a
and
very big guy, dreaming big. He dreams big.
yeah,
He's a very big guy. I really appreciate him.
yeah, Nobel and Captain Victor, if you remember them. They used to be friends. There was this day now in PCM, like, you know, our class was a vibe class, like, not
Yeah.
like PCM.
I and I really liked your class, and I spent most of my time in their class because our class was not funny. It was a busy class, and I don't like the busy class. I often like making stories about life, about things. So I spent most of my time in your class. That was the
Yeah,
reason.
yeah. So, like, yeah, our class, no, like, it reached at 9. You know, the preps were ending at 11 p.m. So, like, at 9, we started making, they started making stories about planes. Okay, they made story about planes. I was now sitting, like they were sitting in front of me, on like in front of me, then on the right side. So I was hearing them talking. You know, those the first days of the school, like there's not a lot of things to do. You don't know even how the school like is going to be. Like you're just there enjoying life. So I was like, what this guy is talking of, like being a pilot, how can it be possible? Scholarships. When I heard about scholarships, that caught my attention. I closed my books. I went around there. We started talking, like Victor was mentioning the planes, like yo, he used to know like till today. He's taking computer. He told me he's taking computer engineering or software engineering, something like that. But he still knows about planes like Airbus, the latest, the Boeings, the what. He knows them all. So I was like, oh, this guy is very good. Like yeah. So after a long talk, like 3 hours, I remember even we went past the time of sleeping. We talked until 12, approaching 1. We're still talking about planes. So I was like, after that hour, I was like, I have to do this again. And I want to become a pilot finally. Like I want to, because they talk a lot of things. They talk about the scope. What was it called? Tansao. They're talking about going to America to study via scholarship. They talk about a lot of things. I was like, you have been living in a dark world. Like I never knew all this existed. I was like, I want to become a pilot now, seriously. So yeah, then the journey started. I applied in every gap that I could. Like I did Ethiopia, I did South Africa. I searched for online flight schools in South Africa and Ethiopia. I searched a lot. They even came like my mother. Like I also told like my mother. Now I'm serious about this dream, and my mother was also supporting me. He also talked to his fellow colleagues and staff at work. They connected him to somebody in Ethiopian airline. We went, but it all came down like I have to pay like 70 million Tanzanian shillings, you know.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah,
expensive.
yeah. So I was like, my mother said, for now I don't have maybe retirement plans. I was like, yo, till you retire. Like that also gave me like the motivation, like I have to do something to change this life you're living, you know.
Hmm.
It's not bad, but my mom not having the money to make me like study the thing that I like for now does not stop me from achieving in life and helping others. So yeah, I was like, let me apply. But it all came down to, like I told you, like it's God's grace. All this time, my cousin, like my bloody cousin, was also inspired to become a pilot, but we just didn't talk for a little bit time, like for a long time, like 7 years. And he was like, he came home. No, his mother came home, and the auntie was asking me like, "What do you want to do?" I was like, "I want to become a pilot." My son also wants to, and was like, "Okay." He gave me the contact. He connected me to her son, because he has been coming home, like we play, but we never talked about our dreams because we used to play when we were young. So like we don't have time to talk about dreams now. So yeah, he gave me the contact, and I was like, "How are you, brother? We have been long time. We have not been seeing each other." And the thing is, we developed a good chemistry when we were a kid, even though we did not see each other for like 7 good years or 8 or even 10. But like the vibe was still there, and it was like, I had, you want to be a pilot? There's this thing now. Let me tell you, my friend, there are people going to Russia to study piloting for free. I was like, yo, are you serious? Yeah, you just have to talk to your father. What? Yeah, and we all did the process. Like he helped me out from first to last. He helped me till I'm reaching here. He guided me in everything. Like we did it together. We did the online classes of language together. We lived in the same, because I come from Mwanza city. I don't live in Dar es Salaam, and he also comes from Mwanza. So like the embassy where we were studying the language is in Dar es Salaam. So we had to rent a room to stay for the time being in Dar es Salaam. So me and my cousin, we rent the same room. Like
My bad. I'm real sorry for the interruption. I'm so sorry. I got a question for you. Have you subscribed? I know you haven't, so we're going to do real quick right now. So, do you see this button? Click it. And then you have subscribed. You're now the icon. And turn on the notification bell for more videos from us. Now, we're going back to the episode. Enjoy. So that means for you to get that scholarship, you have to learn the Russian language and culture or something, if not mistaken.
Yeah, like the scholarship is provided by the Russian government. You know, the effect of the war, like the effect of the war tarnished the image of Russia. You know, so like they are trying in every sector to get more allies on their side, so that they can rebuild that image of the 2018 World Cup, that Russia is a good country. Russia is, yeah. So like in the process, they also provided scholarship mostly to Africa, South America. Yeah, mostly South Africa, South America, and Asia, mostly. So yeah, the opportunity was there, and it's still there till today. So yeah, we applied, and now we are here. Like that's how it happened. So I applied even in the US. Like I tried everything, like everywhere I know I could. Like I did it, but it ended up all coming to money, or like some, you know, like US, you have to do the TOEFL, you have to do the SATs, so like a lot of processes. And I saw Russia was easy for me, like I just had to apply early than the others to get the opportunity, and that's what I did. So I say, okay, outside is outside, let me just go and get some new environment. Maybe I'll find out the gap on making it in life. So I chose Russia because it was the easiest. Not like it was my favorite at that time. To be honest, like US was the one, like every time in my head, you have to go to the US, but God brought me here. So everything happens for a reason, and I had to accept that.
I hope you like it there.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
good country though.
yeah, it's a good country. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying the life in here. Like, yeah, I'm just living good.
Let's talk about the abroad life experience, meeting new people, culture, the first experience. I don't know if you had ever traveled to other countries before going to Russia. How was the experience? The new culture, new community, especially going to a bigger country like Russia. How was it?
On my side, like the first time like I reached here, I was like, you know, the exposure. You are coming from Tanzania, like a third world country, to Russia, a first world country. You see the subways, you see the electric trains, like live. You see like supercars, like Lamborghinis, like Mercedes. You're like, yo, these things I've been seeing them in movie while I'm in Tanzania. So it was a bit exciting at first, like seeing like you are living in a city with 4 airports, like, you see. So it was first exciting, the first winter, like seeing snow for the first time. I was like, okay, I'm now Kevin of Home Alone. Yeah, so like it was it was a bit exciting, but like as the more you stay, is the more now you start to become normal and see like you're also living a normal life with others, like seeing whites, a lot of whites. In Tanzania, honestly, like in Africa, we are used to see blacks. As them, they are used to see whites. So you're like, you see the beautiful ladies over here and stuff. You're like, okay, you're excited and stuff. But like, the more you live, the more you notice that it's all life. Like nothing is that different. And the thing is, the good thing here, like the price, the economy is too big to be compared to Tanzania. But the life you are living is not that much, because the rate is 1 ruble, like Russian ruble, equals to like 27 Tanzanian shillings. So you can see that the rate is not that big. So like something you can buy maybe in 300 in Tanzania, for here you can buy it by 500 or 600. So it's not that there's not much difference. So the exposure was good, because like a lot of exciting places over here, like a lot of places to visit. Yeah, so the abroad experience is good. Like if you have the chance to come here, then just take it. You won't regret, for real.
How about Russian people? Are they cold? Are they hot? Or are they aggressive, welcoming? How can you describe them?
Russian people are just like other people. Like everybody has his own personality, you know. Even Tanzania, there are people who are harsh. There are people who are just they are chilled guys. There are people who are like they're just like don't form alliance with other people. There are people who are too social. So it depends with the type of people you meet. But in Russia, as you said, like nobody cares about what you're doing. Like, just live yours. Yeah, so just live your life, but like whenever you need help, you'll get it if you meet the right person. So I'm not that much into like studying their how they live, but like the culture is different, to be honest. How they raise their kids, how like the age allowance maybe in some stuffs. Most of here like youth, maybe being in relationship at a certain age is normal compared to our country. So like things are like that differ, like, but maybe like the general people, how they are, they're just like normal people as Tanzanians. Like they are good. If you get a welcoming person, they welcome you. But like yeah, people are also busy. Like what I've seen here, people are very busy, like busy with what they are doing. They're straightforward people. Yeah, even when they are walking in the streets, like you find a lady taking 100 steps in a minute. Like people are busy.
Wow, that's fun part of Russian people. Okay, we are now diving into the new segment of the Icons podcast. We have the Quickfire. Quickfire. These are the questions, like short, just casual, short questions, which you'll have to answer them, and then whenever necessary, you'll be explaining why, how, maybe when, or whatever you feel like to describe. And then after this segment, we'll be having good time to dive into. We'll talk about soccer or football, and I think we'll be talking about African or Tanzanian exposure towards international exposure. And we'll talk more about life, social life, and lifestyle. So we have different things to talk. Okay, let's dive into the quickfire. These are different questions from different categories. So we have like I can say entertainment, science, maybe technology, and travel, adventure, philosophy or thoughts, thinking questions, and personal, I can say, or lifestyle questions. So here we have personal and lifestyle, we have career and creativity, and we have culture and entertainment, and we have technology and innovation, and travel and adventure, and philosophy and thoughts. So you'll have to choose, where am I going to start with?
Let's start with philosophy and thoughts.
Yeah, thoughts provoking questions. So here the question: what's a belief you have changed your mind about recently? Like you were thinking different before, but now you have changed your mind. What thought?
That white people are racist.
But for now, why are you saying that?
It's just like I just discovered that there's this what made me change my thought. It's one thing that happened in our class. It was the lecture. He said like the lecturer said being into groups of like the class has like 25 people. He said like being in a pair of four, like four groups, like divide yourself into four groups. And all the all the black students, we went into the same group. Like we just found ourselves sitting together like in the same group. So I discovered that it's not that people are accusing maybe white people are racist or something like that. It's just that you have been growing up seeing what kind of people. If you grew up in Brazil, of course, like you've been growing up seeing black people. It will be normal if you're white. But you've been growing in a country like Russia, whereby like there's no race mix like as in other countries. So it is also like for Africa. Like you come from a country like ours, maybe Tanzania, or maybe let me say, for example, you come from a country like South Sudan. You have been growing up seeing only black people. So obvious when you will come to a country full of white people, it will be easy for you to form an alliance with a black person than a white person. So from that simple example, my thought changed. Like it's not that the whites are racist. It's just that the way the environment you grow up with, the people you are used to seeing, it will be easy for you to form alliance with than the people you never grew up with. So that's it.
I want to add something there. I think racism is just the person's mindset, I can say. Like it's there, but anyone can be a racist, whether black or white, it doesn't matter. It's just person's perspective, and as you have mentioned. Okay, last question from the philosophical and thoughts provoking questions. Do you believe in fate and free will?
Yeah, I believe. It's also like I'm a Christ believer. I've been reading Bible. That's a straight answer. Yes, I do believe.
How can you justify like fate and free will exist?
About fate, I'm not that deep into fate, but like free will, I just, as I've been growing up, like I've been getting teachings, the Bible teachings from the church, from different people, from pastors. A lot of pastors have been talking about free will, like, and also the Bible also reads like there are situations that come into your life, either for which are bad or good. So the way you respond to the situation is it's whether it will determine if you did something good or bad. So like you also have like you have to choose. For example, the example of Adam and Eve. Adam had an option to say no, I don't want to eat the fruit. He also had the option to say yes, I want to eat the fruit. But he went for yes, he did not go for no. So you can see that free will is there to human beings, like free will, yeah, it's there. But about fate, I'm not that sure. But like fate, maybe, yeah, it because sometimes you can see simple examples. Um, you can I've been seeing like there are these clips people post in Instagram, yeah, Instagram, YouTube. Like it happened, people were like in a interview, interview of these celebrities where they go on stage and behind their posters of maybe business or what the sponsors. One celebrity, but there were two celebrities being interviewed. One celebrity saw the other poster falling down to his fellow friend who is also a celebrity. He stood up fast to go and grab her out of the place. But at the same time, as she grabs her out of the place, the podcast also behind her falls. So I can see like that is also fake, like it was planned. For you to be helped, you should help. So yeah, I believe in fate.
Yeah, I think fate is real because sometimes things just happen.
Yeah, for real.
You don't even know how things happen. Yeah,
For real.
so it comes to the point that you believe that it was destined. This is the fate.
Now let's go for technology and innovation.
Wow, that's our home. That's our home. If you could invent something, what would
Mhm.
it be?
So far, so good. If I can invent something that can kill hunger, like 100%, that's that's what I want to invent.
So you don't want us to eat?
No, like something that can no that something that can not I'm sorry, not can create, can prevent hunger. Like nobody should now be crying for food, like orphans, refugees. Yeah, if I could invent that thing which can make sure 100% of the world is fed.
Oh, one last question on technology and innovation. We have this thing AI. Is it exciting or scary? AI. Do you like it or you don't like it? Is it good or is it bad?
AI is crazy. Like AI is crazy. It's also exciting. It's also scary. I like it at the same time. I don't like it. Okay, let's start with the good side of AI. Me as an engineering student, we all know, like, when it comes down to assignments, when it comes down to projects, so for me, like, AI on the part of helping me finishing the assignments early, that's what I like about AI. Because, like, sometimes, like, all the assignments here are given in Russian, so sometimes I'm not that good in Russian. I can say maybe I'm 70%. So, like, I'm not that good. So sometimes you might find maybe a project, it's written in Russian. Like, you have to digest it in Russian, translate, understand, then work in Russian also. Like, yeah. And these people, they have their own things, like, after the war, a lot of sanctions. So most of the softwares maybe are made from America. They are not available in Russia. So you have to use their own software, which is also programmed in Russia. So it's crazy. So when it comes to AI, about finishing, like, bridging that gap, AI is the best friend of mine when it comes at those times. But after finishing the assignments is when I sit down and say, our great grandfathers have been the most, what can I say, the smartest people to ever exist in the world, because these things were not there. They were able to finish them all, like, killed everything, like, finished the assignment without the help of the AI and stuff. So the bad side of AI is that it's limiting human capacity of thinking, mine inclusive. Sometimes, like, when you get too used to the AI, you think, like, life is too easy for you. Like, the thing is, it's coming even to the business side of business industry, because, like, you might find somebody, because I've been telling you, I'm a freelance copywriter. You find a YouTube video, AI copywriting free course, make your first 10K a month. When you look at 10K a month with using AI, so I just have to give him instructions and stuff and stuff. So it means that even the quality of service you deliver won't be that good. For me, I believe God created humans as the brain, like, the most smartest brain of all living organisms or non-living. So, like, when the human brain puts its trust in software, which was also created by another human brain, means that the way of thinking will end up to the person who created this for you. So you can see, like, it's limiting human thinking. That's the bad side of AI. So the scary part is when AI conquers the human brain, we want to be able to think again further to develop this world. That's the scary part of AI. And Elon Musk has always been preaching about this thing.
Yeah, I think AI is a threat, but all you need to know is how to manipulate it, how to prompt it, how to use it, because these ChatGPT, Grok, DeepSeek, and Copilot and other stuffs are very, very useful. You have to use them in a positive way.
What do you mean by
It's either you
positive?
choose. It's either you choose whether they use you or you use them. So use them. It's okay to use AI so that you can simplify your things, your work. Don't let them do things for you, but you have to do the things by using them. You got my
Okay.
point?
Yeah, I get your point. But at the same time, we are using them means that, human, we are. You know why? Do you know why? Like, companies like Apple, Tesla, like, Tesla is now a trillionaire, a trillionaire company now. You know why?
I don't know.
People. Okay, at first we used to walk. They brought us bicycles. We see, okay, this is the faster way. They brought out motorcycles. You're like, now I don't have to use my legs. I just have to use my hands. But it's raining. Okay, they brought for us cars. So you have only to be changing the brakes and stuff and stuff. As time goes, people are like, the noise of the car is too much. Or maybe driving long distance, I don't like. Then came Tesla. You can just program it, like, take me somewhere. You can sleep and you reach there safe, right? Tesla has been on the market for, like, not more than 10 years.
Yeah, sure.
Not more than 10 years, but it's already $1 trillion company. You know why? People like easy things. That's why the secret of Microsoft, always, there is no Microsoft employee who is hardworking. Like they're okay, you can be hardworking, but the secret behind Microsoft building is like they bring all the lazy people so that when they don't feel like, "Ah, I cannot carry this cup," they create something to carry the cup for them. That's how technology is being advancing. So like the AI coming, it's like nobody wants to stress herself or himself. If AI can do it, why not? So that's the bad part of AI. Programming your brain not to use AI. Now it depends on the mentality. But AI is a threat because I'm sure, like, okay, there are those people who hard work, but if they find a way on doing it on the simple way, they will take that all day. Like nobody wants to take the hard path. That's the truth. That's why even the entrepreneurs come with the new ways of doing their business, so that they can save time for them to rest. So you can see, like, it's a complete cycle of relying on each other. But yeah, AI is scary, also advantageous.
My bad. I'm real sorry for the interruption. I'm so sorry. I got a question for you. Have you subscribed? I know you haven't, so we're going to do real quick right now. So, do you see this button? Click it. And then you have subscribed. You're now the icon. And turn on the notification bell for more videos from us. Now, we're going back to the episode. Enjoy. What
That's my
next?
lifestyle.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, city life or countryside? Do you like living in a city or being in a countryside, a village, or far away from the city? What's your favorite?
For me, being honest, I love living in the city.
Why?
Uh, I can just say, like, I'm used to that life. I've been born in the city, grow up in the city. I've been going to the village like once or twice a year, but for the last like 4 years, I've not gone to my village due to like the school stuffs when we go for holidays. Because I used to go, like, I go to my village with my father, so my father might be busy. So the time he goes, I'm not there. So yeah, I'm used to the city life because city is full of opportunities. Even people in the village, when we go there, they're like, "Ah, I really wish to come to the city," because they believe they can change their lives through the city. So also for me, I believe the same. Like being in a city, for example, like Moscow, I believe there are a lot of opportunities that I can get than when I was in another city in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. So I love the city life. It's not all about partying and stuff, but like the city life for me, I just like the city life. That's all.
Oh, now I see you're the city boy. You're the city boy. Okay, the last question about personal and lifestyle. Most of young people are struggling hard to seek for the true relationship. And you, as an international student from Africa, from Tanzania, how do you think is it that possible for a person like my life, your life? Right now, we're at the point we are unsettled. I can say that, like, we don't have a place, the permanent place to call our home. Do you think that true love or relationship do exist?
Yeah, true love do exist. It was there since Adam and Eve. Eve loved Adam. They were all chased in the garden. So
But
yeah,
why
true
why
love do
there is
exist.
a tendency of why there is a tendency, I'm sorry for interruption, why there is a tendency like people tend to love the wrong people? How is that possible, and how that happens?
Socially, let me say about socially. Socially, I can say, like, it happens. That's life. Like sometimes you learn from mistakes. Uh, Sometimes mistakes can, like, yeah, we learn from mistakes. So maybe that's what you have to go through for you to reach your true partner. So meeting the wrong people is just part of life, because even sometimes in business, for example, you want to launch your e-com store. You can launch an e-com store for a certain product and it fails in the market. So it's part of life. You can waste your time on research. Maybe I want to drop this product. It's the one trending. Then the time you drop the product, it's out of trend already. So we learn from mistakes. So meeting the wrong people, it's normal. It's normal. For me, it's normal. On the spiritual side, I can say whenever you put God first, everything is gonna be all right. If you really do put God first in everything that you want to do, everything is gonna be all right. But sometimes God also gives us lessons. So take everything that comes to a life and turn it into a W. Like you, you go for a wrong person, but you come out there with another mentality that can make you shape your life more better. Like, yeah. So meeting the wrong people, you should. Like, for me, I advise you should. Because like meeting the wrong people shapes you.
No, it's okay. I'm not commenting anything because that's from an expert.
I'm not a traveling guy. I've never been to a lot of countries, so travel and adventure, not really. So, let's go with the creativity, career and creativity.
Yeah. What's one rule you always break in your work or jobs or your activities you're doing? Like for me, the one rule I always break is not doing things on time. I just procrastinate, or I'll just do it. I'll just do it later, and then at the end I'll have to do it during the deadlines, the due times. How about you?
My rule that I always break and are still breaking is working with consistency, not motivation. Like there's this day, like for example, today I went for a shooting a music video because like currently I'm investing in learning skills, so I'm doing copywriting at the same time I'm learning how to do video production, photographing. So I'm currently like investing in skills. So I went for a video production and we went to this car auction. Like, brother, what I saw there was crazy. I literally get my hand to touch a Porsche 911, a 250k USD car. They were there. You know, all the Mercedes G class were there. Every Mercedes G class was there. The BMW M5 was there. The latest BMW X6 was also there. The Maybach
Bro,
S-Class was there.
bro,
These cars, the muscle cars that Van Diesel uses in Fast and Furious were there. I was like too inspired to. I was like, I have to find money. So there's those situations like, for example, when I go to church on every Sunday, when I come out of church, like I get this motivation that you have to go back to work and make the bread so that you can give the 10% to God and back to the society. But it happens that not every day I get to hear those words from people like pastors or successful people, you know. So you find those days I be very unproductive. That's why I'm saying like currently I'm working with motivation. I feel bad, but like I feel bad now. I wake up tomorrow, I do the same thing. So yeah, I'm working with inspiration. I'm not working with discipline. That's the thing that I hate about myself, and always the rule that I break.
any project or career and creativity stuff you wanna share? Yours, I mean yours. Like you have your projects or things which are open for people to know. You can share because this is a free and open platform for icons to learn while living.
Currently, to be honest, I don't know if this is out of topic, but like currently, if I can really become a professional footballer, I'll take it 127%.
Wow, that's more than 100%.
Like, yeah, like currently, I can drop all my schedules for football. All.
I think we'll be having more time to talk about this soccer and football life because after seeing you, I was real amazed. But like, how, bro? How? Like things are just working on their place. I don't know what happened. I think I have lot of questions which I'll have to ask you. Then we shall talk more about this.
Yeah, let's go for the culture and entertainment.
Do you watch movies?
Currently, no. I've not watched movies since February.
Why?
Like, I don't know, but movies, nah. It's not my thing.
I think this same is happening to me because the last time I paid my time watching movie was December, because I really came to realize that I don't have time, bro. I don't
Yeah,
know if
it's not time.
like that not my hobby or whatsoever anyone can say, but I don't know. Maybe June. I think I'll go back to movies next time, June. Why you don't watch movies?
Currently, I don't have time to watch movies. Like, I'm a good movie watcher, I can say, if it's the current English. But like when I start watching movies, I really watch movies. So that's my problem. So like currently, I just want to focus on finishing my assignments on time, building my business slow. So like I don't give more time in movies. Like mostly my schedule is always occupied. So there's no time for me to watch movies.
How about music?
Music I listen every day. Like every day I listen to music.
The genres, the types of music you often listen.
Currently, I can say since last month, like since Central C released his album, I've been a big fan of Central C since. Yeah, so like I've been listening to Central C since he released the first album, his debut album. So like every like most of the time I listen to music is when I'm going to the university and coming back. That's the time I listen to music.
Then it looks like you like the British accent than American accent.
The American
It's kind of
accent,
fun.
the American
You know,
accent is too slang. Like
yeah,
it's too
yeah, you
hard for
know,
me.
yeah, British accent is very good. They be like British, or like what?
Yeah, give me more of water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like Liko, you know, I often listen to post match interviews and analysis from those British players. It's fun. It's fun. I like it though.
yeah. So like, yeah. Currently, I'm a big fan of Central C, but I also listen to the thing of Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Really made me listen to Kendrick seriously, like to take Kendrick seriously. Now, like every music where Kendrick is featured, for me, it's a hit. Even if it's bad, it has bad reviews. For me, it's different. Like I listen to so like currently the music I love is rap and gospel. Gospel from the Hillsong, from the Jesus Image, Elevation Worship. They are all Americans. So yeah,
Mavericks.
yeah, Mavericks. Yes,
Mm-hmm. Oh, the last part. I mean, I have to comment. Kendrick is doing good. No comment right now. Even though Drake is good too. I think Drake is the, like, I can say, like, most of people sometimes, I feel like I'm the person who prefer listening to good music. I don't have, like, Team Drake or Team Kendrick or something. I just listen to both of them, and I feel like Drake is the he is a bridge, because most of people, I don't know, but I'm sure that he's a bridge. Like most of musicians become successful through him, and he's okay. I don't know. I'm not a musician. I'm not a music expert or something. Let's go to the last part for the quick fire. Travel and adventure. What's your dream travel destination?
so far for recreation purposes, I wish to go to Bahamas for recreation.
Wow. Wow. How about Brazil, bro? I think I'm in love with Brazil, bro,
I
right
say
now.
Yeah. I'm confusing. Like you're remembering of my. Yeah. I'm now confusing, but like I said for recreation purposes, like vacation and stuff. Yeah, I really wish to go to Bahamas. Um, the place that I want to go to visit and possibly live is Dubai because of the business strategies of the UAE. I really think like I can make a lot of money in Dubai if I'll be based in Dubai because like tax free things like that. So yeah, the dream destination for recreation Bahamas and the business purposes is Dubai, obvious.
Do you like solo travel or group travel?
I like a group travel if I'm the one organizing the tour, like being their boss.
Oh, okay. Dear icons, I hope you're really enjoying the episode, and now it's time to wait for the part 2 of this convo, and I am sure that you have enjoyed, you are learning and you are living at the same time. We've been talking with Denning from the good start until now. We have talked about different things. We talked about his Russian dream. We have talked about the life, how he made it to Russia, language, culture, experience, new people, new life. And I think you really wish to know more about him. So be ready for the next part, which will be talking more about football and soccer and other different things like Tanzanian affair, external, international exposure, social and lifestyle, and different other things. So watch out and be there. My bad. I'm real sorry for the interruption. I'm so sorry. I got a question for you. Have you subscribed? I know you haven't, so we're going to do real quick right now. So, do you see this button? Click it. And then you have subscribed. You're now the icon. And turn on the notification bell for more videos from us. Now, we're going back to the episode. Enjoy.
Sawa, imekaa poa. Asante sana kwa kunihost siku ya leo.
Najua mwanangu, hii itakuwa ya moto sana, nisikufiche.
Hata mimi naona. Right. Even Jesus said that like no, I'm sorry. I don't think it's Jesus, but like it's in the Bible it's written that the way how do I say this? How do I put this? Juzi tu hapa nimetoka kusikiliza video ya Iman kama dakika 48. Alikuwa anasema kwamba kuna services unazochagua unaangalia. The more the service you provide is closer to selling, the more money you get, kwa sababu through that service unafanya mtu auze kitu chake. Kwa hivyo akiuza kile kitu chake, yeye anafurahi. Kwa mfano mtu ambaye kwa mfano mimi ningekuwa najua ku run ads professionally, like najua ku run ads ovyo. Alafu kuna mtu yeye anajua labda tuseme anajua kufanyaje, kushoot zile ads. Kwa hiyo inabidi yeye akishazi shoot ananipa mimi ndo nazi run online. Zinazo drive sales ni mimi hapa naye run. Hata kama ameshoot vizuri, mimi nikirun ads poorly viuzi. Kwa obvious atakayelipwa sana ni mimi naye run ads, sio anayetengeneza ads. Kwa shauri tofauti. The more you are close to selling, the more you get money. Kwa kama copywriting, mimi nikituma email moja ambayo itamfanya mtu abonyeze link kwenda kwenye website, kwenda kufanya shopping. That's the money, like that's why I think like writing. Unaona kama ni rahisi. Ngoja nikusomea hapa, kuna email niliandika bwana. Na email hapa nimeandika hata yusiani ili tu mtu abonyeze. Inaenda kwa title ya Jane Fat Loss. inaanza hivi, subject ambayo inaapia pale akifungua emails, your order is confirmed. Mstari wa kwanza nimeandikia the package number 25674 will be shipped and delivered to you on 26 January. Afu mstari wa pili nikamwambia just kidding, here's the thing. Obvious like ndio anaweza kumfrustrate, ila anaweza akasema okay, what are you wanting to tell me? Ndio sasa naanza sana story. I walked past this girl in my neighborhood as I came from the shop. It'd be like she seemed to lack a smile and stressed out on something that I didn't know about at that time. But here is how I found it. So I walked to her and asked if everything was okay. It was okay. She said, lately I've been thinking about my university picnic, as there will be partying, swimming and stuff like that, but I'm worried about my body shape, as I can't wear my party and vacation outfits because of my fatty body. Kwa hapa naongelea mtu ambaye anajaribu ku lose fat. Ko obvious sasa hapa naanza sasa kumsogelea yeye. Nimetoka kwenye order, naanza sasa kumsogelea yeye, pain points zake, naanza sasa kuleta ile emotion. I talked to her about how I could help her regain that shape before the picnic, and she agreed with it. Later, after a month, which is a week before the picnic, the girl posted this in our Discord community. I'm very glad to join this community, as I can remember last month I was insecure with my body shape. I lacked confidence to even face my mates whenever they talked about the upcoming picnic. I felt so bad about my body, but then I met Jen. Jen sasa ndo client ambaye nilikuwa namwandikia kwamba Jane ni client ambaye yani ndo coach wa fat loss. Hii Jane fat loss ni title tu nimeandika ili nikumbuke na mwandikia nani. Ko I met Jane. Kwa na maisha huyo mtu anasema kwamba alikutana huyo Jane ambaye ndo coach wa kupunguza hizo nini. What I noticed, people here when it comes to like the culture difference, Tanzania, we're not used to these things of traveling and stuff. Maybe us, we are born into local families. Maybe those the richest they travel, but like it's not a Tanzanian culture. But for here, so like here, summer, like all the whites, you don't see them anymore. Like the city has no people are gone. So like I was talking to my cousin. He was saying in summer, you have to be serious about working. Like even if it's working until night, let's just work, because like in 3 months time you can make a lot of money which you can invest in certain business to become profitable.
But don't rail, like what I'm about to talk, I mean is like don't let them do things for you. Let them do I'm sorry. I mean like sema uzuri nchi bwana wanalipa.
Kwa maisha sio magumu sana. Mpigi sana simu nyumbani.
Kuomba hela. Sijai, wao ndo wanaomba hela. Maisha sio magumu sana. Japokuwa maisha, yani unajua being an international student bro is not easy.
Ni kweli kwa upande mwingine.
Wherever you are, of course we do enjoy, we are having good times sometimes. Tuna professional, yani tupo same fulani hivi na professional level kubwa, lakini in real sense being far away from home is not easy.
Lakini sometimes like beliefs zetu zinalimitiwa na sehemu tulipokulia. Unajua muda mwingine sure. Muda mwingine inabidi tu utoke nje uone watu wengine wanafikiriaje.
Kabisa that's very true.
So sometimes
I think Russia in a picture fulani hivi, yani inawezekana kuna the picture which we have into our minds, especially people ambao hatupo Russia, naona tuna picha yetu kichwani, and which is different from those who are in Russia.
Ni kweli.
I think so it's all good.
Unaona kama kipindi nakuja, yani everybody was like vita hivi. Nilifika huko kwanza nakutana na watu weusi kibao, nasema okay, kumbe ndo maisha haya. Kwa yani wakiona vitu nyumbani, social media, mara siki kimetokea nini, ndio kuna vitu vinatokea vya ajabu, yani kama tu Marekani kwamba unavyoona watu sijui kuna risasi zimepigwa Atlanta, kuna mtu kauawa hivyo. Au marapa wakiwa na bifu zao, mambo kama hayo.
Yeah, sometimes social media is a hype. Yani they don't give like the real information.
Kwa ndo hivyo, ndo maana yani hivyo. Kwa wazazi wakiona wanasema, huko wanapiga simu hapo kwa video call. Uko salama? Anajua na ulikopo kwa hiyo mall ambapo hataki ilitokea.
Like fun thing. It's not fun exactly. Ila if you remember the LA fire. LA fire. Like mtu ananipigia simu anaweza bro, are you okay?
Anadhani uko LA, si uko New York.
Yeah, so I think we have our own image and imagination into our minds about certain place, countries, yeah, which sometimes they're not even real.
Yeah, that's for real. Lakini huwezi ukalaumu kwa sababu ulikuwa kwenye position yao. Wewe kama mzazi, mtoto wako yuko Marekani.
Yeah.
Lazima upige simu, lazima.
They have to know it. Okay, I think tumezoea kamera. Yeah, shazoea. Watu wananiambia na cheka sana kwenye nini, kwenye
podcast.
Yeah, ila in real sense yani hii hapa ni ili kuonyesha kwamba uko active, like it's engaging, you need to like to smile.
Funny podcast ni boxing face off. Usismile. Funny podcast.
Yeah, perceptions za watu. Unajua one thing ambayo nimejifunza huku pia, being simple. I don't know about you, but here we just simple. Like people don't mind how you dress, your hairstyle, how you'll appear. The fact you're comfortable, which is quite different from back home. Like
mama kwa sababu tu
yeah, like back home ukiwa unajiandaa kwa ajili ya kwenda college, bro, unaanza kustress up nivae nini. Lakini hapa I don't even care kwa sababu nobody cares.
Amna, ni kwamba tu hata Bongo nobody cares. Ni basi tu labda kwa sababu kwa sababu tu ni kwamba hapa sijui niseme tu kwa sababu mmezoeana, yani kwamba na watu wengi mnajuana hivyo. Sijui nisemeje. Yeah, hivyo. Like hata Bongo si wako watu ambao wanakuja tu chuo wamevaa kawaida. Yaani wamevaa tu vyovyote hawajali. Yaani in short, ama mtu anayejali mambo yako. Ila sasa ni wewe tu kujishtukia kwamba hamna haiwezekani. Mimi mitaa yangu lazima nivimbe.
Okay, I think it's time now. We can start. Kuwa rich. Yani hawa Marekani wako worth. Wana maisha. Ila sio, they are not rich. Umeona? Ila sisi Africa ukuta mtu he's very rich, bro. Yani kuna hizo mambo sasa za net worth na assets, I think assets na liabilities kama sijakosea. Kwa hiyo huku in short maisha yao ni mazuri, lakini ni maisha fulani hivi ambayo haiwezi yakakupeleka kwenye richness, ila utakuwa na worth. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, ila of course ukipata kazi mwanangu unatoboa. Kwa mfano kama Sama hapa ina double hiyo hela, kwa hiyo ina make sense. Ila madude mangu tunafanya kwa mfano hizo production hizo hizi freelancing hizi copywriting ni issue ya time tu, yani zinalipa hizi mambo hizi. Asikwambie mtu online sheets are very very profitable. Ni ngumu kinoma kumconvert mtu, kumshawishi kwamba aingie kwenye link. Yani ni ngumu kinoma. Ni ngumu kichizi. Yeah, hizi ni content nzuri, so we can just keep recording. Sijajua uta left sangapi hapo. Tufanye next. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting the most. Yani sasa hivi I don't plan going back home because I have nothing, bro, to show. Like I'm back home. I don't mean like showing up. I mean like at least you go back home to unaenda likizo, bro. So unaenda home, you have nothing. You have just good things like nguo bro. So we have to work hard for real.